Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for the first time. So in this reading we're going to be looking at the karma for your cheating ex, and I plan to make a karma series for this channel. I did do a few karma readings in the past, but that was quite a while ago. But the reason why I want to do a karma series is because I've been doing a lot of personal readings for you guys, and people keep on playing with you and I don't like it. So we're going to look at these people's karma. Okay, we're going to do family's karma, ex's karma, ex best friend, ex friend, whatever. Okay, because no, I don't like how people are playing with my collective. So we're going to look at the karma, the consequences of all of these people. So there are 3 piles to choose from. The timestamps are in the description box below, as well as the comment section, like always, and I'll see you there. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading about the karma for your cheating ex. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing for some of you is that you may have put some witchcraft on this ex, and if it's not you, then it's someone else. Okay, and it's going to manifest, it's going to work. That whoever did this alchemy, they have a very strong intention for your ex to get their karma or to get what's coming to them. I don't know if this is you or someone else that they may have messed over, but they definitely are being affected by some type of strong intentions from someone, some type of witchcraft, some type of manifestation, whatever it is. There's also something here about people from your ex's past, and it's multiple people from your ex's past. I feel like your ex messed over multiple people. This could even be friends that they've messed over, ex-friends, but I am just seeing people from this person's past coming back and really focusing on them. There's something here about people finally seeing the truth about your ex, or maybe because I feel like your ex portrays themselves to be someone that they're not, and in order to see beneath the mask, you would have to have a very strong third eye and see beneath the bullshit. And it seems like these past people, they've developed some type of understanding or clarity about your ex, and they could be coming back, you know. If they're not coming back, it's just your ex for some reason feels haunted by these people. So I don't know if like these people have went around and told people about your ex. I don't know if these people have basically affected your ex's reputation and now everybody knows what they're like and who they actually are. It could be anything, but your ex does feel like they are haunted by people from their past, okay? Your ex seems a bit delusional as well, or maybe like disassociated. It seems like the karma for your cheating ex is that they're not gonna have a clear view of things. They're not gonna have a clear mind. They could be the type of people to get lost in escapism. And if that's the case, it's gonna get worse, or it's already got worse for them. Um, and yeah, they're gonna be just constantly up in their heads and not really able to see reality for what it is. And for others of you, I am seeing that it could be the opposite for some of your exes. So some of your exes, they are very dull people because they don't know how to access any type of mental, I don't know, maybe your ex lacks an imagination, or they're just not very creative. It seems like their mind feels very dull as part of this karma. So, you know, it's either or. Take it as it resonates for your situation. Some of you will resonate with the fact that your ex is an escapist and they're going to be stuck in this escapism. Others of you, you'll resonate more with the fact that your ex is dull as hell, no imagination. Maybe they're just boring, you know. There's also something here about old wisdom or wisdom from the past. So yeah, I really do feel like these past people are spreading information, truths, and facts about your cheating ex. Okay. And it's almost like for some of your exes, when this happens, or if it has already happened, they've decided to run away from having to face certain people or from having to clear their name because it's just overwhelming for them. I feel like if it is overwhelming for them, it's because there's been so many people coming out and, exposing them. There's also the energy here of your ex really feeling exhausted, drained. It's like this, they're not going to have any vitality. They're not going to have any life force. And you might be used to your ex being someone who seems like they have a lot of confidence or ego or whatever, but I feel like that's going to be stripped from them thanks to this alchemy, thanks to this witchcraft, thanks to this manifestation or whatever it is. I feel like someone is draining their energy actually. You know what? For some of you, someone could be dealing with them right now, and whoever this person is, they are a top tier alchemist. They know how to drain people's energies if they want to, and transmute that energy into energy that benefits themselves. Does that make sense? So that definitely could be what's happening. Some of your cheating exes could be drained energetically through sex with someone, Someone could be a succubus, an incubus, or have that type of energy attached to them. And I don't feel like this person is really malicious. I just feel like they see through the bullshit of your ex, and so it's kind of like they've decided that your ex deserves to be used energetically. So yeah. For others of you, I am seeing that your ex is draining themselves from just from being someone who maybe sleeps around or just spreads their energy thin with a lot of different people. And clearly your ex doesn't have a good spiritual hygiene, because if they did, then they'd be able to, interact with many different people and still protect their own energy. But this ex has very, very weak boundaries, very, very weak energy, and that's why they're taken advantage of energetically so much. They may feel like they're the ones doing the, taking advantage of people, but their karma is that someone's taking advantage of them and benefiting from it too. So there's also something here about your ex's ego, or like, some of you could have an ex that's just overly courageous in certain situations, and it's going to backfire. I feel like their ego is going to blind them to what they need to see, or their ego is going to, whoever's draining their energy and taking advantage of them, they're going to be blinded to what this person is doing and to how this person is targeting them, because their ego is so big. Maybe your ex walks around feeling like they are always going to be put on a pedestal by other people just because people from their past have put them on a pedestal. But no, whoever this person is, they don't put your ex on a pedestal. They see your ex as nothing but a source of energy. This person, whoever this person is, they could be an energy vampire, but they're very intentional with their vampirism. Not all energy vampires are horrible people, and not all energy vampires constantly take from everyone around them. Some conscious energy vampires can pick and choose who they want to take energy from, and it seems like that's what's happening here. So, but your ex is too egotistical to see it. It's almost like they feel like this person puts them up on a pedestal and like they're the ones benefiting from this person, when it's the other way around. Okay. And the last message here that I'm seeing is that your ex is gonna feel like they need to help themselves out of this lack of energy, this lack of vitality, maybe even a depression. I'm just seeing that their energy will be zapped, drained. Nothing will really come from them because they don't have the energy for it, and they're going to feel like they are left to their own to drag themselves out of this energy. I feel like they will feel like they don't have any help in recovering from this from other people. So Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. For significant numbers, there's 8, 28, 25, 30, 34, 31, 10, and 32. So any of those numbers could be significant. They don't have to be though. They're not going to resonate with everyone. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 1. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Feel free to check out my personal readings if you'd like to book one for yourself. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Pal2. Welcome to your reading about the karma for your cheating ex. So there's a big energy of self-sabotage that's coming from your ex. You might be used to this, or this might be something new for them. But I am seeing that they are going to sabotage themselves in some way. But let's start from the beginning. So the first thing here is that the karma for your ex is that they're going to have to feel like they need to hide their true self. Um, or rather, if that's not the case, if they already do hide their true self, then they're gonna have to invest energy and time into healing the reasons behind why they feel like they're not good enough. Because that's the only reason why people hide who they truly are. You know, when they feel like they're not good enough. So I'm seeing that their karma is doing some type of healing, which this person might be usually very against. You know, they might be the type to lie to themselves and say that they don't need healing, they don't need therapy, but there's going to be a point where they can't deny it anymore, and they're going to be forced to acknowledge why they don't feel like they're good enough. So it's kind of coming face to face with their shadow, their demons, whatever you want to call it. That's part of their karma. There's also some sacrifice that needs to be done here as well. So I feel like they will have to sacrifice their fake persona, their false identity. And that's probably what will trigger this healing in the first place, because they can no longer run away by covering up who they truly are once they have to sacrifice this false identity. But I'm also seeing that they might have to sacrifice something in relation to their inner child. So I don't know if your exes are just very immature and they're going to have to sacrifice this immaturity that they've tried to hold on to because they don't want to grow up. With that, I'm hearing Peter Pan syndrome. So you may have literally dated a man child or a woman child or whatever you want to call it, just a grown adult who acts like a child. And they're going to have to sacrifice their childish ways, their immaturity, because I feel like people aren't going to be here for it anymore. People aren't going to enable it anymore. People aren't going to be as patient with them anymore. And they might even be called out by a few people. There's also something here about their boundaries being violated, or them just being dominated by someone else energetically. And it will be someone that their intuition tells them about, but I feel like they don't listen to their intuition. You know, this person gives me a very reckless energy, and as a result of their recklessness, I mean, it makes sense if they're immature, but as a result of their recklessness, they're gonna have their boundaries violated. They're gonna be in a situation where they are dominated in some way and they feel helpless. Maybe they're used to doing this to other people, and the reason why this is their karma is, you know, to give them a taste of their own medicine. Who knows? But yeah, they're gonna their intuition is going to tell them something about something or someone that violates their boundaries, but they're going to feel like they can't do anything about it because it's too late, you know. um there's also death energy coming through here. So their boundaries, they could feel violated or dominated by the energy of death, by the energy of things coming to a permanent ending. You know, maybe that's why they feel like they can't do anything about it, because when death comes, figuratively or literally, you know, what can you do? We're not in control of that. So it could definitely be death moments, like everything in their life is ending permanently. They're having to transform, which they don't want to do if they have Peter Pan syndrome, you know. But yeah, this death energy may actually be what causes them to sacrifice their immaturity and force themselves into growing the fuck up. Like, that's literally what I'm seeing. Then there's gonna be the this is where the self-sabotage comes in, because I feel like they will be experiencing a lot of endings, a lot of difficult endings, but they're not going to actually accept anyone's help, because there's two cards that are connected to each other here. There's the Voodoo in Blue card, which is it always gives me the energy of someone telling another person to back off, and the card You Have Support is underneath that. So it seems like your ex isn't going to accept support from anyone. They could actually be paranoid now that now that I'm like feeling this energy of self-sabotage. They might be paranoid. They might feel like they can't trust people, or they can't trust anyone's help. Especially after this invasion, and this invasion of their boundaries, this violation of their boundaries. This may cause them to not trust anyone anymore, and you know, not accept support that could actually help them a lot. So there's a lot of like self-sabotaging energy that your ex is in, especially with their immaturity and their lack of healing, but they're going to be forced to deal with all of that. They're going to be forced to sacrifice a lot. Yeah. Sacrificing something can also feel like a death, you know. There could be an ego death now that I think about it. When they sacrifice their immaturity, they're going to go through an ego death, and that's what causes them to stop hiding who they truly are. Because when your ego is stripped, when a part of your ego dies, for you to transform it into something better and more, I guess, evolved, you can't hide from certain truths about yourself. You know, your ego is stripped, who you truly are is on full display. So yeah. For significant numbers, I'm seeing 14, 7, 28, 22, 21, 16, 20, and 36. So those could be significant numbers for any of you. It doesn't have to be, though. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But yeah, please let me know if this reading resonated in the comment section below. Please check out my personal readings if you're interested in inquiring about one. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading about the karma for your cheating ex. So the first message that's really sticking out to me, I guess this is just a bit of confirmation, but it seems like your ex has a very parasitic energy. It's almost like they are a parasite in some way. And there's going to be a very valuable lesson that they have to learn about being parasitic, about maybe bumming off of people, or, you know, scrounging off of people, trying to get whatever they need or whatever they want from other people instead of getting it themselves. But yeah, that's the first message that I'm seeing, that this parasitic energy that they're used to being in, they're not going to be able to be in it anymore. And I feel like they are a parasite through making themselves seem like a vulnerable person, you know, because I'm hearing the world's smallest violin. So they could try and emotionally guilt trip people. They could try to make people feel sorry for them so that people will do whatever they want them to do, or give them whatever they want to get from them. And it's like they're going to be forced to put that small ass violin down and stop trying to emotionally manipulate people, or stop feeling sorry for themselves, and, you know, get to work, make something of themselves. Your ex could also deal with a lot of anxiety, and they're not going to be able to relieve it. But I feel like this anxiety specifically is coming from someone who they have lost. Someone who they know the relationship between them and this person, whoever it is, has transformed forever. You know, it seems like they feel like this person is never coming back. Could be you, could be someone else, could be a platonic connection. I don't know, but they have a lot of anxiety about a connection that they've lost with someone, because they feel like this connection is permanently gone, permanently dead. This will most likely be you if you stuck around for longer than you should have, and, you know, you put this you gave this person the impression that you would always be there and always come back regardless of the BS that they did. Now that you're gone, yeah, they really know that they've messed up. Um, there's also something here about their self-respect being affected. It's like, I some people who don't really have much self-respect, they can lie to themselves, and cheaters, they must not respect themselves. That's why they can't respect any other person, but they their self-respect will be clearly seen. Their lack of self-respect will be clearly seen, not just by them but by other people. It seems like this ex that you're inquiring about, they may try to pretend like they care about themselves or they like themselves or they love themselves, but there's something here about that mask coming off and people being a lot more aware of the lack of self-respect that they have, or people might just see them as someone who's just not respectable at all. um yeah, people are definitely going to see this person clearly. They're going to see your ex clearly. Yeah, for sure. And there's also something here about people paying attention to signs and red flags with your ex. So, oh wow. A lot of people are going to feel the need to intuitively protect their body, you know, intuitively not sleep with your ex, intuitively pay attention to the red flags and not allow your ex into their energetic field in any way, because whatever red flags your ex is showing, I mean, a major one is a lack of self-respect that your ex has. People will definitely see that and stay far away, but it could also just be the victim complex that I'm seeing your ex keeps themselves in, and that is going to be seen as a major red flag for a lot of people, and they're not going to want anything to do with them. I'm also seeing that people will feel very drained around your ex with this parasite card, and they're going to immediately feel it, pay attention to it, and maneuver differently. People are just going to be very protective and defensive in regards to their energy around your ex. So it seems like your ex will just mainly be left alone and be forced to reevaluate how how they move, how they maneuver through life. They can't play victim anymore. They can't emotionally manipulate people anymore because it comes across as just weird. They are clearly seen as a parasite, clearly seen as someone who just wants to take and not give anything. And I feel like people, whoever they meet in the future, those people are going to see your ex clearly. It seems like these people have a very strong third eye. They're very clairvoyant, and yeah, they're going to show themselves self-respect by not dealing with your ex. By not dealing with someone who's not respectable like them. So yeah, pretty straightforward message. For significant numbers, you have 26, 29, 10, 9, 29 again. So 2929 is an angel number that you could look up for a personalized message for yourself. Then you got 12, 2, and 19. So those numbers don't have to resonate with you. They could just be significant to some of you. But yeah, definitely look up the angel number 2929 for an extra message. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link for that will be below in the description and in the comment section, in the pinned comment. But yeah, let me know how this reading resonated in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.